Hey Julia, so I totally get mom life and the, whatever, struggle. Internet online parties can be a little tricky sometimes. So what I did was just pick some of my top favorites for the age groups of Killian and Hazel. 3 years old, super fun. My daughter turned 2 in June, but I typically try to buy like 3 to 5 year old books for her just to kind of level up. But these are still some of our favorites. I bought these a while ago, and she's really getting a lot of use out of these now. And there's still so much room to grow. This is My Little House. And all of these are little mini books that come out. And the mini books can also be doubled as puzzles. So you can seek and match, throw all these guys in a bowl, have her sort them out, stack them up. But each of these has things to do in the house. So this is in the playroom. You have on Monday, I wrote my name. On Tuesday, I made a castle. All these super fun things. I do something new every day of the week. What do you like to do each day? These all have questions to answer. I like to find bugs in the garden. What do you like to do? In the garden, in the living room, all sorts of fun, cute things. And these guys are super durable. I like throwing them in the car. They keep my girl entertained for a little bit. Quiet times, nice time. Fun things like that. Next, you have I Wanna Be an Astronaut. It's one of my favorite board books because it's a little girl who's an astronaut. Hello. STEM. All about that life. When I grow up, I want to be a race car driver, or maybe I want to be a stuntman, or maybe I want to be an archaeologist. So all of these super fun and exciting career choices, and the lady's the lead. Gotta love it, all about that empowerment movement going on. Muddle and Match is one of our favorite collections. There are quite a few to choose from, 7 total, I believe, and I love that we're talking about all sorts of different types of words, and as parents, we read the same stories over and over and over again. Great for development, but sometimes that can get a little boring. This is great because Hazel, can use her deductive reasoning skills and whatnot to figure out what she wants to read about. So we can flip up the story, flip up the images, and we're learning a ton of different words that don't necessarily come up in everyday language. So suspicious spaceships, blends and bounces beautifully. Let's read. Petulia, the pretty and pink princess, enters the edge of the Everglades, wondering which of her wishes she most wants. So different matchups, all sorts of different fun things there. Ludwig the Space Dog. This is one of our coolest in the series. If I can get it out. These come with 3D glasses. And this is great for Killian and Hazel. So you get the 3D glasses and you go through the book. And he is going through space. I love the illustrations on this. It's that mixed media feel. And then with the glasses, you get to obviously focus in on what Ludwig is doing. We have a space, we have underwater, and we have a new one with Ludwig. I think it's prehistoric times, Ludwig with the dinosaurs. I love, love, love the illustrations in this book and how creative it is. It's a really just fun story. And informative as well. So that one's great. Killian, I'm not sure what reading level he's at. I have a great picture book to chapter book transition. The Climbers is one of our favorites because it has all of these full colored images. So this is also great for read aloud for Hazel. But this one is going through following the story of these two friends as they try to find where they belong and try to figure out why the world is a scary place and that it's okay to welcome neighbors and it's okay to be the people that say you're safe here. So this is great material for what's going on currently, and just got a lot of really cool moments to talk about, and it's just a beautiful book to look at. Polly and Buster. This one is rated ages 7 to 10, but again, depending on where Killian's at, this could be one he grows into, or it could be one you guys read aloud now, or he could just whip through it. You never know. So this one is all about Polly and Buster, the Wayward Witch, and the Feelings Monster. So this little girl has to have her monster friend with her, and he depicts how she's feeling. So if she's scared, he gets big and sad, and if he gets really angry, then that's how she's feeling. It's a really awesome one to talk about self-regulation and figuring out those big emotions and how to handle things that happen to us in life. So especially at that early age when a lot of stuff can be very confusing. I really like this book for explaining that in an easier way. Nibbles is one of our best-selling books, as I hit myself in the eye, is one of our best-selling books of all time. But this is the Nibbles, the Dinosaur Guide. And we go through, and we're going to start out looking where all the dinosaurs used to live. What is that? I'm trying to tell you about dinosaurs, and something has nibbled a gigantic hole in the page. What do we think it is? Was it you? No, 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 no. Hang on. Uninvited Nibbles. You're not a dinosaur. You don't belong here. It is too dangerous. Wait, what's that noise? And you go through, and Nibbles is just being his crazy self and going his way through the story. So he eats holes through each of the pages, and as we go through, we learn a little bit about each dinosaur. There's flaps here. All sorts of fun things to explore. I love this because, again, we're learning about some science-related things, but also in a really fun way. So this is a really great, great, great storybook, especially bedtime. And lastly, The Prince and the Witch and the Thief and the Bears. This reminds me so much of The Princess Bride, because we have a dad reading a story at bedtime that he's just making up as he goes along. And super fun. Great illustrations. What kind of story shall we have tonight? Asked Dad as he tucked Jamie into bed one evening. I made up one, said Jamie, with a prince and a bear, and a witch, and more bears. All right, said Dad. Why not? We go through, and what a magical and fantastical world we get to be a part of. All the classics and fairy tales as told as only as dads can do. So a bunch of super silly things. Another great one to read at bedtime. And this witch, she's lovable. Goodness bless her. So, anywho, I hope that some of those have piqued your interest, and if you need any additional help, please let me know. I would love to find the perfect books for you and your family. Thanks.